Hi everyone, welcome back to Architessa for TileStream and your Tile Talk with Ginny. So I want to make sure that you guys really understand the installation steps and the maintenance of your cement tiles. So thank you guys for joining. I appreciate the visit. Cement tiles, you guys have probably been seeing a whole lot of these, or encaustic tiles. They're tiles that have been like pressed into place, and there's just so many options. I mean, you're seeing these are all stock options. You're seeing it here with the mother of pearl, which I think is beautiful, and also here with a brass insert. I mean, these are seriously epically cool. There's a whole bunch of different patterns and different colors that we can play with these brass inserts, but how special is that? If you've got a really great spot that you want to feature, or you've got a really dressy space, we can make it really cool with these cement tiles. If you don't like what you see, and if you really want to make your space special, let us customize it. Let us play with your space. Let us bring in some really cool colors. The one piece that I like to show is this guy here. Look, it's the gray and cream, but imagine, you know, they put in this little pop of yellow in here, but imagine if you change that to, you know, a blue. How bright would that be? Or pink or purple. I mean, seriously, like, tell me what color makes you happy, and we're gonna pop it in there. You could even pop in some of the mother of pearl, which is so cool. Anyway, I could sit here and make a whole bunch of different arrangements for you, but because it's too much fun for me. I love going custom. I like making your space special because, again, why do you want what your neighbor has? That's not fun. We want something special that's special for you and your space. But if you sit with any of the designers here at Architessa, visit any of our locations, check out architessa.com to see which one's the closest to you, and we can, you know, make your space awesome. So, say you've purchased your tile, it's in, and your installer is going to be installing it soon. Have him open up all the boxes. Have them do a dry installation. So laying out all the tiles, showing you how it would be installed. Make sure you like what you see, because we can fix it a lot easier if it's not installed. Once it's installed, it's a little bit trickier, but we can still always help you. We've got your back at the end of the day here at Architessa. So he's done the dry lay. He then, or she, the installer, is going to want to clean the tiles and then do an application of sealer. We have a specific sealer that we recommend. We'll make sure it's on every quote. He's gonna seal the tile 2 or 3 times, more if you wanna be a little bit safe. Seal it. Then he's going to install it, put them in place, hand press them down because the thickness of the cement tiles are a little bit uneven. You know, they're handmade tiles, you know, they're hand formed, hand pressed, you know, so we're gonna hand install them. Lay them down, cut them up with a wet saw to get all those little cut pieces, and then after it's installed, he's going to clean up the situation with a pH neutral cleaner or mild soap and water. You guys know I'm a big fan of just mild soap and water. It's the only cleaner I use in my house, mild soap and water. And then he's going to let it sit and dry, and he's going to grout it. He's not going to grout it with your regular grout because we want to, because this is a cementitious product. You're seeing, you know, it's cement all the way through. If you do a regular grout with this, it's going to, or say it's not a white grout, say it's a color grout, because we want to emphasize this pattern here. We want to do this kind of a blue grout in between the lines to really make that pop. That blue would potentially bleed into here and create a really fuzzy, blurred outline there. Nobody's going to want that. So we're going to want to use a premix grout or our Spectralock premix. So again, we've got that. We know that. We'll make sure that all of those are on your quote. So he's then going to grout it, let it sit and be cleaned, and then we're going to seal it one more time for good measure. So say, you know, we always kind of want to clean as you go. Don't let spills sit on cement, because again, it is a porous product. Even though we have the sealer, I recommend sealing it again once a year. Again, we're going to give you a nice large container of sealer for your order. Keep it in a cabinet, keep it in a drawer somewhere, pull it out, pour it on a rag, wipe it on, walk away. You're done with the sealing. Say you find a stain or a spot that you're like, oh man, you know, it's not the end of the world. The wonderful thing is that because it is the cement product, the color goes through a nice amount of layers here, so you can take a fine grit sandpaper to the surface of this, buff out that color, that discoloration, or if you see like a fissure in the surface, totally normal in cement tiles, buff it out, reseal it, you're good to go. And that's it. Super easy, I promise. Have any questions, contact your local Architessa rep, and we're happy to spell it out for you. Until next time, bye.